Welcome to another segment of Manifest with SII Power with your host, Dwight Lee. And on this segment, we're going to be covering the law of assumption. Neville said that an idea persisted in, although it be false, if persisted in, that it would harden into fact. I may have mistransposed some words, but it means the same thing. So basically, when you assume something and you persist in it, good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to harden into fact. And so when we're talking about the law of assumption, it's just like natural laws, right? It's working all the time. I just want to give an example to get an image in your conscious mind and to impress upon your subconscious mind how real this is. Say, for instance, you ran a stop sign and you wasn't aware that you ran a stop sign, but you got pulled over, right? You're going to be issued a citation. The peace officer is not going to buy, you didn't realize that you ran a stop sign. So the law is dealing with you at that time, right? The law in terms of citation, because you violated a citation. You know what I mean? Or another even better example is, say there's two people speeding, right? So the first one gets by and it's going faster than the second car, but the officer stops the second car. The explanation is, well, why didn't you stop that car that was ahead of me? It was going faster than I was going. That's not going to fly, because the law is dealing with that specific person at that specific time. That was the one that was clocked on the scope at a speed greater than the speed limit. So the law is dealing with that person at the time. So likewise, the law of assumption, right, is dealing with every person at all times, right? Because why? The imagination is always running. You are always assuming, you are always believing, you're always thinking, and you're always feeling. So whatever you assume to be true is true at that very moment. Now, it may be a delay before the manifestation comes into the 3D, but the point of it is according to what Neville said, that anything persisted in, though at first it may have been false, it hardens into fact. That's dealing with the law of assumption. So you need to become mindful. You need to become aware, self-aware, more aware of what it is that you're assuming, good, bad, or indifferent, because you're going to get it. Meaning it is going to come to realization. It is going to come to materialization. It is going to come into fruition. This is the law of assumption. It's always working 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. You can't escape it. Why? Because the imagination is always running. You are always assuming. You are always believing. You are always thinking. And you are always feeling. We've been live on Manifest with SII Power with your host, Dwight Lee, on this segment, giving some examples of the law of assumption. If you've been enjoying the channel and getting good value out of the channel, please subscribe to the channel and like and comment on your favorite videos. I'll leave you with a quote from Paracelsus. The human spirit is so great a thing that could we rightly comprehend the mind of man, nothing would be impossible to man.